We stayed in the Holland Roanoke area. We found a hotel days in that did its job. It had water, the plumbing worked. The door kind of fell off the hinges in the morning. David said the bed was comfortable. He fell asleep right away. This is day two, driving from Florida back to New Brunswick, Canada. As much as I wanted to stay in Florida, we couldn't. We have to go back home and do our duties,
Regular life.
do our regular life. I do like it, but yeah, I did. I really enjoy Florida, and I always do when I go there. And I'm always sad when I have to leave. You see the hills, you see the valleys. It's gorgeous. I'm starting to feel like we have a Buc-ee's addiction. Okay, we're a half a mile until we get to Buc-ee's. If you don't know anything about Buc-ee's because you haven't watched content creators on YouTube, you can always check out my there's the sign. You can always check out my episode where we see Buc-ee's for the first time and you can see the inside of Buc-ee's. Take a slight right. Take a slight right. Buc-ee's Boulevard. Oh, it does. It has a Buc-ee's Boulevard. I didn't notice that the first time we were here. So yeah, Buc-ee's is originally from Texas. And you know how they say everything's bigger in Texas? Here you go. Actually, that's another destination I'd like to go to someday is Texas. I don't know what part of Texas, but yeah, I got to see that bigger than Texas thing. There's Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's Boulevard. And like the gas, this is only like half, not even like a quarter of the gas station. It goes all the way down there. So here, and then there's like two more like that. And the amount of people, like it's early in the morning, so it won't be completely full. But when we went, it was in the afternoon. It was so packed full of people. And this is the other side of Buc-ee's, the gas station. Goes all the way down there. Okay, and we go for briskets, beef jerky, and whatever else we wanted to buy because this will be the last Buc-ee's in a long time. And some more souvenirs here. Like they have dill pickle, jalapeno, pineapple, habanero, sweet and spicy ghost pepper. And then they have a lucky lime and sea salt honey. And we got a couple of wildflower honeys. Okay, so you'll never leave Buc-ee's without spending at least $50 and up. So we got some souvenirs. There's a fountain pop area with all these different flavors. So we got that. We decided to try the hot cinnamon pull-aparts. And this is the maple cherry beef jerky. We got them like by the pound last time, but they're more expensive that way. It's really good, but we decided to get the Buc-ee's enclosed one, maple cherry beef jerky, my favorite. Decided to try the Korean barbecue. How many brisket do you have there?
Just a chopped brisket sandwich.
Okay, chopped brisket sandwich. Those are like amazing. And we decided to go with, can you pull those out?
2 pieces of fudge.
2 pieces of fudge.
Yeah, salted caramel.
Yeah, salted caramel right here. It's in a wrapper. And my Rocky Road chocolate fudge there.
So big pieces of fudge.
Yeah. So $82 later, we're ready to hit the road. Okay, quick update before we leave. We're still in the Buc-ee's parking lot. We had the cinnamon pull apart. How was it?
It was delicious. It was delicious. I needed some wet wipes though to wipe my hands and mouth off.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
the
cream cheese icing and they were warm. So good.
So good. And so we also
I went in to pay for some gas and I had to stop and get a Buc-ee overbite. It's a peanut butter cup. It's huge. It is 4 ounces, so a quarter pound of a peanut butter cup. Now this, I was told by other YouTube videos, this is much, much better than a Reese peanut butter cup because it's smooth peanut butter inside. It's not all crumbly stuff. So I'll give you an update on the Buc-ee's overbite later.
We'll see. We shall see if those YouTube content creators are accurate and if they're better than the Reese peanut butter cups. So that's it for the update. And I want to say with the $20 gas top up plus the $82 we spent in souvenirs buying for family and food for us because we love Buc-ee's and the peanut butter cup and the fountain pop, we're probably over about $100.
Yeah.
So if you're going to stop off at Buc-ee's, make sure you have $100 in your pockets.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye, Buc-ee's. Driving from New Brunswick, Canada to Florida, I do have an episode just on Buc-ee's alone. So check that out. I checked on Google to see how far we can go today. I checked to see where Connecticut was in relation to where we were and just on the outskirts of Roanoke, Virginia. So Connecticut is just a little under 9 hours. So we can go further than that for sure. I'm not sure what state we will stay at tonight. I figured day one, like yesterday, we weren't going to drive very far because we started late, like 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I figured like a good like maybe 10 to 14 hours. I was wanted to push more than 10. So we settled at 13, which was good. David's doing most of the driving, so he'll tell me at the end, you know, this looks like a good place to stop. Then I know he's getting tired. We can switch off, but he's been pretty steady at the wheel.
And falling asleep yet behind it.
No, he hasn't fallen asleep yet behind it, and he seems to be loving driving, so we'll leave that be. We arrived in the state of Pennsylvania. We're looking to travel to hopefully in the state of Maine on day 2, traveling back from Florida down to New Brunswick, Canada. We're just outside of Scranton, Pennsylvania, about 20 minutes away. Every time I think of The Office, Scranton, Pennsylvania comes to mind. So we're trying to avoid New York and or the surrounding area really bad, just because we have a tent trailer and we'd rather just not be bumper to bumper traffic. So on the way to Florida, we want to avoid the same thing. So I had entered in Chat GPT, what route can we use to avoid New York City and the surrounding area altogether and still continue in the I-81. So I forgot what I had, well, Chat GPT and I had come up with. Oh, who am I kidding? Chat GPT came up with. on the way to Florida. So I decided to chat GPT it again, and it is saying once it hits Scranton, plug in the name Hartford, Connecticut into the GPS, and it said if that still tries to lead you to the I-95, to put in another kind of like a small town name. I forgot what it is, starts with a D. So I'll be doing that as soon as we pass Scranton, Pennsylvania, and see what it comes up with. But yeah, we're making good timing, especially where we made like a Buc-ee stop and stuff like that. But yeah, we're hoping to get to, I don't know. ChatGPT said we can go all the way to Bangor if we feel like it tonight, but Bangor, Maine, I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like we're going to be past Hartford, Connecticut tonight for sure. What state we land on, that's still to tell. The afternoon is still young. Our update is we entered the state of New Hampshire, live free or die. It's raining, it's cold, it feels miserable, but you know, it's not Florida, but we're hanging in there. It is 9:18 at night, Eastern Standard Time, and we're just trying to find a place to stop off and take one last hotel before tomorrow morning we head her on out straight to go home, but first pick up our dogs from the sitter.